Hey guys, how you doing? I hope everybody is well today. But this is Brother Bill and I'm down here by the creek. I'm not doing a devotion today down here, but I'm doing something different. I've been watching these YouTube channels for several years, and I noticed something that most homesteaders at least do with their coffee cans. You know, the leftover coffee cans. I've seen them use them to put things in, make things with, and all that kind of stuff. So I was talking to Brother Doug over at Holman's Homestead, and pitched the idea to him. I said, I wonder if we could get some folks to participate in a collaboration for these coffee cans, the uses, the many uses of a coffee can that's no longer has coffee in it, you know, empty. So we were talking about it, and he agreed. He thought it was a pretty good idea. So that's what I'm doing today. I've seen all kinds of things out there being used with these things, and I have them laying around because I use them as well. I've used them for years, and you probably have as also. So I thought it would be a pretty fun and neat little project to get some folks involved to see the creative genius that is out there to repurpose a coffee can. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you three things that we did here. There's so many, I'm only bringing three that you can use them for, but I thought I would bring three, and then when I show the three that I've done, then I will tag, and Doug showed me how to do that too, or told me how, and I will tag some other channels as well, and to see what kind of ideas will come up out of this. Again, I think it would be a fun project just to see how many uses there are out there. So what I'll do is I'm going to show three that I've done. I'm going to tag several other channels. I'm thinking it will be Doug at Holman's, Pastor Lon at Homestead and Pasture, Pastor Chuck down there in Mississippi, the state of Mississippi, with the Life with Blenda and Chuck. I'm going to tag Sister Josie. She don't know I'm doing this because I don't know how to contact her, and I don't know her personally. But she's one reason why I come up with the idea for the one I'm doing. But I thought her and her daughter-in-law and her son, between the three, they would have all kinds of ideas. I thought that would be fun. And I may tag one other, but what I would like to see happen is whoever I tag, if they would tag at least three others, I think three would be enough, to three other channels, and see what kind of ideas that we can get out of this. But I don't want to take up too much of your time, so let me get to this thing. The first thing I did, as you all know, tomatoes need calcium, gypsum, whatever you want to call it. And what I did with one of these coffee cans, you can see here, it says calcium for the tomatoes. And they got this nice little handle here so you can shake it all around there. You can actually cut a little hole right here, maybe a little triangle. I didn't do that, but you could. And all this is old sheetrock. And what I did is I took a hammer, crushed it up like that, so it's in a powder form, and then I can sprinkle that around the tomatoes to help the tomatoes out. So that's one of the cans, so I'm using that for that, calcium for tomatoes. And all I did is took some spray paint and I painted it, the lid and the can itself. So got that. The other thing is, one of the ideas I got last fall, I was watching Cedar Creek Homestead. That's where Sister Josie's from. You remember Howie? Howie is going on with the Lord. But the channel's still going. She's keeping it up. But she was talking about doing little projects in the wintertime when you have that downtime and you can't get outside to do anything. One of those things was she was taking her Walmart bags or dollar store, wherever she was going shopping, the plastic bags, folding them over and rolling them up. And then she was taking a rubber band after she got so many and storing them that way. And me and my granddaughter actually did that. and it works out very good, and it stores a lot better. But what I added to it was I continued to wrap, and I thought we would use one of these cans. So again, I spray painted the can and the lid. I cut a X in the top, and then I can just pull out a bag like that when I need one. And then I can just, you can put, gosh, there's all kinds of bags in here. There's more than 50 in this one can, and you can probably put more. And I just rolled them into each other, rolled it, added it, and kept rolling and rolling and rolling until I got a big wad there, and put it in the middle and pulled up. So I got that idea, so that's number 2. I was talking to my neighbor Charlie. Charlie's one of these guys that can do anything. Build anything, make anything. He's just a genius, he really is. And I was telling him about this idea. He says, hey, have you ever built one of those fire cans? I said, no, I've never used, I've seen them. So here's what I did with this. Again, I painted it a little camouflage. You see right there, it says fire can. Well, here's what it is. You can look in there. It's a roll of toilet paper. And I took a bottle of alcohol, and what I did, poured the alcohol in there and soaked the toilet paper. And then you can use this in the wintertime for a fire. See that? So we've got that. You can use a metal can, which is what I used. I would prefer, I wouldn't suggest a plastic one, you know. But anyway, you've got that fire there, as you can see, it's a fire can. And then all you do is snuff it out. How cool is that? That's right. Charlie suggested that, so I made it. And it burns clean, and you can see the flame was getting about that high. But you could set that out there. I did notice that. Look, we'll have to touch that up. I'm going to leave this on the video. I don't want to take away something because we might learn something from that. I just realized something. Oh my goodness. I painted the can without taking the plastic off. Well, we learned something there. So what I'll do is I'll pull that off, repaint it. But isn't that a good idea? That's a great idea. So there you go. So we don't want to, we learned something. That thing's going to peel all the way off. Oh my goodness. Well, we'll take care of that. So you've got a fire can, you've got a plastic bag container, and you've got a calcium container for tomatoes. So there's my 3 ideas. We'll get this thing right here taken care of and painted back up so we got a nice little picture on there. But anyway, I'm going to tag, we're going to hashtag it, and we'll just say repurpose your coffee cans. So that's what it'll be under. Doug showed me how to do that on the channel. So it's a repurpose your coffee cans collaboration. Okay, so I will let you know who I tag, and I'll put that in the links below there so you know. But I'll go ahead and call you out. It is Doug at Brother Doug at Holman's Homestead. So I will tag him. I will tag Pastor Lon also at the Homesteading Pastor. I will also tag Pastor Chuck at Life with Blended Chuck. I'm going to tag Sister Josie down there at Cedar Creek Homestead. I hope she will do this. I believe she's got the mind to, a crafty mind. I believe she can do that and come up with some ideas. I'm going to probably reach out to Micah. I don't even think he goes to the store. But anyway, I'm going to probably reach out to Kat in the North. If you haven't subscribed to her, she builds fires every Friday, and I thought she would have some ideas also. So again, it'll be Pastor Lon, Brother Doug, Pastor Chuck, Sister Josie at Cedar Creek, and Kat from the North. And so I will tag you in these things, and I'm curious to see how this is going to turn out and see what kind of ideas are out there. Oh, I forgot one. Brother Duke down there at Rough Cut. If you haven't subscribed to him, he's got a great channel. He's been around quite a while with his channel. But I'll tag him also. So if you're out there, Brother Duke, if you will participate, I know you've got some ideas out there. I've seen you use those cans. That would be awesome. But I think this would be fun, and we'll see what we can come up with. All right then, well, I'm going to tag everybody, get this video uploaded, and I'll just wait to see what turns out from this. And really do hope you guys have a great day. let me walk you through the garden real quick. Hang on a second. Take a look at this. Now, I've been out here today. We had some rain. Day before yesterday, quite a bit of rain actually. And a little bit yesterday. But as you can see, and I've been out here weeding. And a lot of times you won't see that stuff on these YouTube channels. Look at all them weeds. But I had to get the weeds out of that corn. I got to plant something here in this row. I planted some okra, but it didn't come up. Don't know why. But the corn's looking good over here. I've got those taken care of. And look at these tomato plants. Look at that. Oh, they're looking good. The tomatoes are looking good all the way down the row. Halfway down on this right side over here. Halfway down, I didn't plant anything when I put these out. I did put some more out yesterday to fill up that row. That way I've got 2 full rows. The green beans we're going to run up on this trellis here. The sunflowers are coming up, looking very good. The green beans and so forth, you can see down through there. We have absolutely been blessed with the right kind of weather. So there's that, and I'll just leave you with that. And I just hope you guys have an awesome day. Can't wait to see these other videos, see what you guys come up with.